Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm back again with the Gonex backpacking tent. This is pretty much just like going to be my final video on it. You can see it's winter time. There's snow on the ground. It's almost Christmas. Christmas is about a week away. I just want to show what I did waterproofing wise. The stove jack you already seen in another video, and I'm kind of testing it right now. This is my first test in cold weather with the stove in there, and I just want to see how it does. But anyways, the first thing I want to show you guys, or you know what, let's start here. I got the tent this summer, so that's the summer of 2022. Loved it, still like it. You can see it's held up. Me and Ryder both have one. They both held up great. I did have to waterproof them, which I'll show you what I did here in a second. But other than that, they've just been great. We really enjoy this tent. For the price, it is absolutely fantastic. If you're thinking about getting it, I would say get it. You're gonna like it. It's a fun tent. People dig it. And I have all kinds of videos where I talk about it and stuff, but let's just, yeah, held up great. Good tent. Go get one if you're thinking about it. Boy, I think around Christmas they were giving them away for like 30 bucks or something insane like that. So watch for that too. Okay, so I want to show you what I did waterproofing wise, because it did leak. I have a video on that. That was a very hard storm. And I don't know if, yeah, you guys can see the difference in color there. That is mineral spirits and 100% silicone clear caulking mixed together, and then I just used a paintbrush to paint it on. And once I did that, no more leaks. Now, I don't know, I don't think you guys have to get as crazy as I did. I did every single seam, everywhere, the whole way. And yeah, so once I did that, never had a leak again. It has been absolutely fantastic. Cheap, easy little project. The only thing I would say is, and there's videos on how to make the, make the waterproof caulking with mix it with the mineral spirits. I just kind of mixed it to the point that it was like syrup consistency. It was fairly thick. The only thing I would do different next time is I just did this outside and underneath a tree, and I don't know if you can see, but while I was doing it, all kinds of little specks of dirt got mixed in. It's fine, you can't see it from the road. But yeah, cheap, fun, little easy project, and haven't had a leak since. And I did have it out in rain a few times throughout the summer, so, and into the fall time. So yeah, because I think the only thing that really leaked on this tent was actually anywhere that there was a little toggle or something, and that's kind of common for a lot of tents when they put these little toggles in and hooks and all that. They just tend to leak even though they're seam sealed. All right, let's talk about the stove here. Does it work? Does it trap heat? Well, not really. It's not terrible. Today's pretty breezy, almost windy, and of course anytime the wind blows, it's just taking the heat right out of here. It doesn't really hold on to it. Now, Ryan and I used ours. I can't remember. It was late summer, maybe early fall. It was getting to like the mid 40s. And I did this whole setup. That wasn't bad. It wasn't windy. You could tell that it was trapping the heat. You would have to get pretty creative with tarps and stuff in order to trap the heat in here. And you got to wonder at what point do you just pick up like Gonex's hot tent. They got that. They got the TP hot tent. I think it's $50. So, how far do you take it till you just actually get an actual hot tent if you're looking to do that? And that's what I figured. It wasn't really designed. I knew I wasn't going to be able to run this in the middle of winter and stay warm. It is fun to have the aesthetics. And when the wind doesn't blow, it does start to build up heat. But yeah, with the wind blowing, it's just taking the heat away. If you're right next to it, it's nice. It's kind of like sitting by a campfire, and you could still obviously cook on it and all that if you wanted to. So it's kind of neat little setup and all that. And by the way, this is just one of those, once again, just an Amazon stove. Somebody asked about it in one of the comments. There's 100 brands that make the exact same stove, and just get the cheapest one is what I would say. This is my second year having it. The first year, or after the first year, I noticed it was kind of starting to rust up. So I just took a wire wheel to it, got all the rust off, and then I hit it with, it's actually ceramic high heat paint. It's like $15 a can, and that's been holding up great so far. So anyways, not a very exciting video. Just wanted to kind of do a final video on the Gonex backpacking tent. And this one I modded it with the stove jack there and have the stove in there. So a little home away from home. Once again, great tent. Get it. If you're thinking about it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I really don't. If you're up in the air about this and spending almost 3 times the price for the one Tigris, I would say get this. You might need to do a little bit to it, but overall it's been great. All right, guys. More videos to come. It's getting into winter time. We still camp, but it's just not as much. I work outside for a living, and really, it's when you get home and the house is all nice and warm. Sometimes it's, as much as I love to camp and everything, sometimes it's just a little hard to want to get out there and camp. All right, well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you. Bye.